which way I'm supposed to be going, but I'm pretty sure I'm going this way. Yeah, I remember this part. We already got dig from this guy. So, if I can remember correctly, we just finished up the bike trail. Was it the bike trail? No, it was the underground tunnel. And almost got knocked out by that guy at the bottom of the route down here, which we will be going to see, because I do not exactly remember where we started off, so I'm going to go to where I remember leaving off, or the last point of play, I guess. But yeah, I remember almost getting knocked out by that rando. Oh, this isn't, okay, yeah, this definitely isn't the way I'm supposed to be going. Am I supposed to give this guy a lemonade or something? Like, he's so freaking dehydrated. Alright, here it is. This is the underground bike path that I was looking for. But, we're gonna check our team here, because I don't even know. Actually, yeah, I don't even know if I changed up the team last time or healed them up, but I'm just gonna make sure before we head out. Yeah, everybody's healed up. Oh, Oddish. I don't remember having the Oddish. Let's see, do we do any of this yet? Oh, alright, I guess not. Well, little change of plans. Looks like we're battling here, so. I could have swore we already did this, though. I thought we did one of these and, like, got beat really bad and I had to leave. Oh well. Let's see. We'll go with the Oddish, because I don't really recall even having this. Alright. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is one of the things I like about having these grass types and poison types, etc. Status effects are a huge deal, at least to me, anyway. It's a big deal to have damage going on, no matter what. So, even when it's tiny bits like that. Okay, Absorb is doing more than I expected it to, so we're just gonna keep going with that. I gotta say the seahorse, or the horsey, looks pretty cute in 8 or whatever bit format we got going on here. Even the black and white seems pretty cool. And then there's Oddish, of course. It's just kind of looks like a shrub. Alright, that's one down. Let's see. Okay. See, so these status effects, just like Sand Attack, like poisoning somebody or affecting their accuracy with long-term status effects, that's a big deal, because to me anyway, because while I'm sitting here, you know, struggling, which I usually do in these early levels, because my Pokemon are not very strong, I'm still dealing damage. I'm still status effects that sucks. Because, like, do I take a turn to heal, and then I don't get to do any damage? I don't get to do any status effects. Yeah, see, but now you have almost no choice. Pidgeotto has done pretty well for me so far. Hurt by poison. I was never really a fan of the fish type Pokemon. I say fish type and not literally as a type, but as a design. Got a little juice here that I'm trying to sip to keep my throat from getting too caught up, but it's not really working. But yeah, Goldeen and all those other sorry, I tried to avoid it, but I had to. Goldeen and all the other fish ones, the Finian and what's the other one that looks like a Magikarp, but it's not. It turns into the Milotic or Milotic. I can't remember what it is, but it looks like a Magikarp ripoff, but I don't really have any love for those. It's just, I don't know, they come off very plain, and maybe I'm just not a big fish person, but you never really see any sharks. Like they have that, what is it, Basculin or Basculon or something to that effect, and it doesn't do much. And then you got like Sharpedo, which is kind of, it's really lame in my opinion. Just, I don't know, you seem like the sharks would be like a big front runner for design. Obviously like a dinosaur or something like that, you know, dragons, these are all ideas to work off of, but I'm just surprised they haven't done more like sharks and sea creatures. I mean, they've done 2 starters that were alligators / crocodiles, which is fine, that's fine, but repeating a starter is kind of, I don't know, kind of lame. Even though I like them both. We need like a Kraken Pokemon. Like something bigger from the ocean. Obviously you got like whales and things like that, but like something mystical. Alright, Starmie. And this is like her famous Pokemon too. The Starmie. Which looks pretty detailed in this black and white. Not bad. I really need to clear my throat, but I have nothing to do that with. Alright. We're gonna have to finish this. Oh, jeez. As if it's not hard enough already to damage this stupid thing. But this is all gonna help me out though with the accuracy, because hopefully I can finish this off with Vermilion. I don't really know if I have anybody that can damage it more. Oh, damage. Alright, oh great, nice. See what I'm saying? That thing could have freaking took me. Oh no. I'm telling you. I feel like that water gun and bubble beam would have laid me the hell out. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, I was right, so there's that. And that sucks, because now Charmeleon's not going to get any experience from that. I don't have... No, I don't think. Nope. I do not see any. Nope. Nice, so you get 0 experience for that. Well, whatever. Damn, that was a big chunk of experience too. Man, that's lame. I really needed that for Charmeleon. But it is what it is. Alright, so that's the Cascade badge. And that solidifies the fact that we can move on from this town. Or should I say city? Yeah, I don't really have any aquatic Pokemon, so that doesn't help me yet. I'm surprised there's no hidden items along this little path. We gotta get surf so we can go up in there. I feel like there's something in that water or something. Alright, so now let's heal up and start our journey to the next area. Okay. So, while I'm making this little journey, I'm going to save. And now, we're going to have a little talk. So, as always, you know, I always ask you guys to help me out, give me a little boost, maybe watch another video or share the channel or something like that. But this time I need a little bit different kind of help. I need some suggestions, some input, if you will. Do you guys think that I should try to focus more on, you know, like some drawing stuff and different Pokemon themed ASMR, or get back to the unboxings? The thing with the unboxings is the product, and it being so hard to actually get product. I know that's what most people really want to see, and Lord knows that's pretty much why I started the channel. But if you're at all a collector, you know how difficult it can be to acquire product, especially now, right now. They've got a lot of stuff coming out, and man, all these guys are dying of thirst. Like, do you guys just stand here all the time? I could swear these guys had to get like a lemonade or something so that they would let me buy. Anyway, if you understand, then you'll know that, I mean, it takes me a lot longer to make videos when I'm focusing purely on unboxing. I do have, you know, plenty of things in my collection, and I say plenty, but as a collector, it's not really plenty. I've dove into my own collection so many times. It doesn't really pay off. People don't really have the interest in old sets. set or a UPC or an ETB or anything like that that you'd really like to see unboxed. Oh yeah, okay, that guy right there, he was the one that almost soloed me. So we gotta be careful with this junior trainer. Anyway, like I was saying, if there's something you would like to see unboxed, I will do my best to get my hands on it, and, you know, we'll ASM-Arceus, open it, my style. If there's a different type of video, maybe, you know, like a drawing or a coloring or organization or let's plays, anything that you can really think of that you'd be interested in watching, that would be awesome for you to comment or anything like that. I don't really know any other way you would reach out, but I have plenty of ideas. I just really would like to know what you guys like. I've tried a lot of different things, and I'm going to continue to try different things and experiment, but every so often it's good to get in touch and reach out and get some information from the people who are most important, and that's the people who are viewing the channel. So I hope you guys take this opportunity, if you're watching and have gotten this far, to drop a comment and let me know what you think about the channel, what you think I should do, you know, any ideas you have. All criticism is welcome, as long as you're not mean about it, you know. We don't diss people here, so constructive criticism. But moving on, now that I'm done soliciting, yes, now that I'm done soliciting your attention and engagement. Alright, so it looks like she's got this Butterfree here that isn't really doing as much damage as I was thinking she would. The guy before definitely was more, oops, I didn't mean to do that. These buttons are getting harder and harder to use, I swear, because they're not really buttons. But yeah, I didn't have to worry about her nearly as much as I had to worry about the guy before. Alright. Bug catchers, 200 bucks. Now we should probably spend some time leveling up, but because we're poisoned, we also need to heal this thing before it dies, so I'm going to do my best to avoid using it and then give it an antidote maybe after this battle. Okay, Pidgey. Maybe we'll do a Pidgey versus Pidgeotto. Man, not really a lot of options. I guess we have to do the Pidgey versus Pidgeotto. Let's knock this thing out of here. I'm pretty sure we're very close to the next city or town, and I'm almost positive that it's going to be a shoreside town because we got that SS&N ticket. So I imagine that's where we're heading next. I just can't remember off the top of my head. That's one of the cool things about playing this game is it's a brand new experience that I've already gone through. It's brand new, but it also awakens the nostalgia. I also have random memories for these things. I'll be in the middle of playing and having no idea what I'm doing, and all of a sudden I get a flash of, you know, my childhood and me playing this exact moment. It's quite the crazy idea to think that back then was a Nidoran from that kid at the beginning of the, what is it, not the bike path, the tunnel or whatever. Come on. This is gonna be one of those lackluster battles that I do just for the experience. Come on, Geodude, let's get it done. And of course it failed. Fury attack isn't a bad attack, but it's not very strong. I find that most of those like multiple attack type of attacks don't do the most types of damage. They're mostly just annoying. They just go on and on and on. I think Bide is better though. I like that it just keeps going and going and going. But it's not like one right after the next. You kind of don't even get the chance to do anything if you're still trapped in the Bide. Is it Bide or Bind? No, I can't remember. I think it's Bind. Oh jeez, stupid Raticates. I hate these freaking things. They got that stupid Hyper Fang move that can lay you out at pretty much any time. Man, this is kind of sad, like you look at it. But I mean, this is the beginning, right? I wonder if there was some other stuff that I missed that I could have done that would have made things a little easier. Because I feel like I didn't have this much of a hard time when I first played the game. Maybe that's because I spent a lot of time like power leveling and things like that, which obviously I don't do here because it's boring. Nobody wants to watch you walk around in the bush and do wild encounters for half an hour. I mean, not at this level anyway. I guess if we're specifically looking for an encounter of some kind, if we're at the end of the game looking for the missing no, which I don't think we will do, I'm gonna avoid all the glitch and hack stuff. Oh, well that wasn't very far. Vermilion City. Okay, that's what it was, Vermilion. And it is the port. So let's just explore a little bit, as I like to do with all these new towns. We heal up our wounds and see if there's any interesting things going on. Talking to the random people around to see if any side quests are engaged. have swore there was a way to organize this by hitting a button, like by number or amount. I'm gonna have to look that up because this is driving me nuts. This is absolute madness. And I need more space, so because I want that fishing rod, and I know he's about to give us one. Even if it's just a shitty one. Yeah, I'm kinda, and you can only see freaking 4 items at a time, so moving things around is awkward, I guess. And then comes it, like, what am I gonna get rid of? I guess I don't really need moonstones right now. We can't use potions, which we don't need to anyway. Let's just go in here and we'll see what we can get rid of so that we can acquire that fishing rod. We don't need these. We don't really need these. That's 4 items. Should I get rid of something else? I feel like that's enough. Let's go get our fishing rod. Sweet. The old rod. Nice. Now we can fish out a couple water types. Moored in the harbor. No, I did not. Weaver, Grimer, Multiply, and Toxic Sludge. I didn't know that. I'm putting up a building in this plot of land. My Pokemon is tamping the land. God, I'm just walking around stomping all over everything. What else? What else? What else? Definitely gonna have to hit the mark at some point because we've proven that we do not have the items required. Oh, okay, so here's another one. Oh, for a Farfetch too. Yeah, no, we don't have one, but we're gonna be going to get one. Do I have one in my box? I thought we had a Spearow. Let's see. Storage. Wow, okay. I guess not. And that just goes to show you how much I like Spearow. But I probably should have got one because, like I said, we don't really have a lot of Pokemon and we can use every bit of help. Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn there. Chairman, over 100 Pokemon. So, did you come? We're gonna go with yes. I feel like anytime they ask you something personal, you gotta choose the nicer option. Okay. This guy's weird. Who talks like this? Ooh. Oh Lord, thank goodness, we definitely need that. So we're getting a fishing rod and a bicycle. we're definitely going to have to go back and get the bicycle. I'm pretty sure we have to go back to use that voucher. Fly letter saffron in the north. Okay. What else is going on around here? Oh, this must be the dock for the SSN. Welcome to the SSN. Yeah, we're not gonna board yet. I just want to see. Oh yeah. Thing looks like a giant yacht. So I think we're going to leave off here. Route 12. Yeah, we have the option of doing the rock tunnel or the SSN.